So Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, just did an interview with Justin LaBoy where she talks about having a crush on the game as a child and how much of a creeper the game is as one of Lil Wayne's peers. She made reference to the Sweet 16 party she had back in the day, where the game pretty much asked her to kiss him on the cheek.
One day we at a party. This man like, hey niece, kiss me on my cheek. I'm like, damn, I'ma forever be Lil Sis and Lil Niece. Like, literally, like.
This is a very weird situation, gang, but she also talked about how other rap peers of Lil Wayne were also trying to get at her as soon as she turned 18, gang. This is kind of an expose that just shows you the other side of rap. Yeah, the predatory side of rap. And we gonna get into all of the predatory things in just a few, but I need y'all to hit the like button and hit the hype button, cause we about to get deep.
Got up on some boss shit and linked up with the man.
Ooh, champ. Run up these likes. Make sure you hit the hype button, because the hype button does help the channel in a major way. Ladies and gentlemen, Reginae Carter in the news right now after her interview with Justin LaBoy, which reveals a lot about the rap of the game and other peers of rap legend Lil Wayne. Man, this is getting crazy, y'all. Because we often hear about wild things, especially coming out of that Young Money camp. Now, don't we, champ? We've heard it over the years. We just seen a battle just happen, and we know how that went, right? We know what got revealed. We seen what we saw. I mean, we just can't forget what happened at the 2009 BET Awards, right? When Drake was on stage, and there was some girls on stage that just weren't adults at all. I mean, they had to at least be in elementary school. But certain things just should never happen at all. Like, it should never happen. Just watch.
These girls is gonna skip like Christmas. I like them caramel skin, long hair thick. These girls is gonna skip like Christmas. I like them caramel skin, long hair thick.
Yeah, champs. And a lot of us saw this. Now, crazy enough, back in those times, nobody was really paying attention, but a lot of things are starting to resurface, and people are like, wow, there's some real creepos in this rap game. There's some real weird stuff going on here. So Reginae Carter saying this isn't too surprising. Alright, now when it comes to game, right, because she said that she had a crush on Game, and she said she had a Sweet 16 party where she was asked by Game to kiss her on the cheek, like it's his niece and he's her uncle and etc. It's weird because they not related. Yeah, you got a certain type of relationship with Wayne and y'all cool and all that, and y'all both bang Pyru or what have you. But this just certain things ain't right, especially when you have a track record of being a alleged predator, right? I mean, back in 2017, Game was accused of putting a baby in a 15er. Yeah, I have to say 15er. Alright, and this is a known thing, right? A lot of people know about this story, alright? And apparently, or allegedly, Wack 100 was one to pay for it to all go away. Now, back in those times, Game said, listen, this is a lie from a person that I do not know, never met. This is all just rumors, right? And it's false, and everybody looks dumb and etc. But hey, listen, I heard payola was used to make it vanish, allegedly. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that this was a thing, and allegedly payola was used to make it vanish and what have you, and Wack owned some properties of Game as a result of it. That's just what I've heard. That's what I've heard, gang. I'm gonna be honest about the situation. It's unfortunate that there's such a dark side to rap when it comes to predatory things. Alright, we know the stories that we've heard. Africa Bambaataa and names like that come up of very horrific stories. I'm surprised there isn't a documentary about Africa Bambaataa or anyone like that. I mean, it should be, in my personal opinion, right? Like, it should definitely be possible for a documentary to happen. Maybe we'll get one soon, perhaps. But Reginae Carter did this interview with Justin LaBoy, and this is very telling. I'm gonna show y'all this clip where she seems to be exposing quite a few hip-hop predators, man. up these likes and hit the hype button if you have not. Let's jump in.
You want to know a funny story?
I want to hear it.
Okay, so, jeez, Louise. Well, everybody know this. Okay, I used to have a crush, right? Just a little crush on the game.
Yeah.
Just a little crush.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just like,
Yeah.
Man, one day we at a party. This man like, hey, niece, kiss me on my cheek. I'm like, damn, I'ma forever be Lil Sis and Lil niece. Like, literally, like, nieced me and still niecing me. Like, and that's fine. Cause, you know, but that's how I have to, that's my world. That's my life. Everybody's uncle. Everybody's like brother. And I'm not understanding why, because I'm grown as hell.
Right. But, all right. If game unnieced you, then what?
No, well, not now, because it's just so, like, many years. You know, it was years ago. I was like 16 when.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was when he was like, no offense, game. You still that nigga, but just like, you know, different.
But now let's talk about the opposite side. When you was younger, you was somebody's niece. Then you became of age, and they tried to shoot their shot at you.
Yeah.
Do we have somebody?
I mean, it's definitely been people that I am grown now, and they have definitely then shot the shot. But you know, sometimes it went, sometimes it didn't. I mean, obviously, you guys know my relationship and how everything went in the on the internet.
Yeah.
So sometimes they shot it and it went, and then sometimes I left them there.
Right. Okay. So I only know about one shot there.
And that's what you're supposed to know. You see, I don't know how all these girls be getting all the shots out. They want y'all to know. Ain't nobody supposed to be knowing all your shots.
So the shots that go in, you not. What made you put that one public and keep the rest private though?
I just fell in love. You know, you just fall in love on some shots. Some shots just stick in there. You know, like when the ball and nothing but the ball stuck in the racket. It's stuck in there. That's what happened. What happened?
Yeah, that's wild. Right now, I believe everything she's saying. I know she ain't lying. She's just telling her account. Now, the crazy part about this is Reginae is not looking at this as anything predatory whatsoever. She doesn't look at it that way. She admits it. A lot of Wayne's rap peers got at her when she turned 18, and we know who those peers could be. Alright, this is why you can't ever meet your idols, and you have to respect your idols from the musical standpoint and not as people, because you don't know them as people. You don't know what they're into. You don't know what they do. But it's very nasty for you to be a peer of Wayne, see his kids, and then when his kids get of age, you're now trying to get with them. That's predatory still. Like, that's still predatory, because guess what? When someone is doing that, it means that they've always been waiting. They've always had your eyes on this individual, and they've always been attracted to this individual even when they weren't an adult. And that's very nasty work. Like, for anybody to say otherwise and act as though like this is not problematic, this is not weird, you're a weirdo. Like, come on, bro. Just because they're of age, it doesn't mean that you're in the right all of a sudden because now they're grown. But you've been watching them, Chim. You've always been attracted to them. Like, they was just 17. Okay, they turned 18 now. Or, like, it didn't change. You've always felt this way, which makes you a weirdo. I'm just saying. You've been plotting all this time. You had intentions on waiting to try and make your move, which is nasty work. Anyone that says otherwise is a complete weirdo and creepo. I just have to be real about the situation. We're not about to pretend this is not suspect activity, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Wayne, on the other hand, the father of Reginae Carter, let's not forget this one video he did with Little Twist when Twist was 15. Telling Twist and trying to convince Twist to let Young Money do something with him that clearly is grape, and Wayne reminiscing about him being raped at 11. Listen, this is crazy. Some of y'all may have never seen this clip, but I have to show it to y'all anyway, man. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's take a look.
Man, Twist, what you laughing at, man? How you get that? You get that? You understood that? You sucking on over that butt? It came on that motherfucker. That nigga. Oh, you was what?
15.
Huh?
Oh my God.
You bet I'm on the real. Cause I'm I was at 11. I had Nate at 15, nigga. I had my daughter when I was 15, nigga. It ain't cause you a male, it ain't cause you 15 you supposed to, cause you're young money. You're supposed to. Fuck that shit, man. I stopped fucking. I got when I was 11, Twist. And I loved it. I ain't never pressed charges. I'ma do you like baby them did me. Yeah. I'll never forget that day. Yeah, no, they was all in the kitchen. I was scared. It was cool. There was about this many niggas and shit too in that bitch. I never forget the word. Suck Lil Wayne, let yeah, I don't know, I was sitting on the couch. Everybody in that bitch. That nigga was like talking, girl with your good girl, you know you suck with your good dick. And that boy, that bitch suck all nigga. Have a nigga, good bitch, suck Lil Wayne, let I'm sitting there like, sure, yeah. Sucked up. I ain't never had this happen. In front of G, oh my God, that was the best ever, boy. I walked out that bitch, I felt like I 5 niggas, ran through 3 banks, boy. You don't understand. I was a different man after that. I was Lil Wayne. After that, yeah.
So yeah, man, this type of culture's around Wayne, man, around the young money brand that once was a big conglomerate once upon a time, right? And this is just what it is, man. A lot of creepy stuff come out of that Young Money camp, but we're gonna have to do a surviving Young Money documentary, Chip. I don't know, gang. It's looking bad, right? You know what they say about Stunner and Wayne, right? Listen, we've heard these stories before. We didn't heard it all, gang. We didn't heard a lot of things. And again, it just gets worse and worse as time progresses. We start learning more and more. The more people open their mouths, the more we find out, the more exposés happen. You know, to me, you know, being a creep in any industry of entertainment, regardless of what sector it is just the norm, it seems, bro. It just seems normal. Nobody says anything. I mean, you get people who speak out, but it's not a lot of people. You notice it's only a very handful of people that will speak out against said abuse or anyone that's predatory in the industry. Too much hush money and etc. is used to manipulate people who were victimized or being witness to people being victimized, and that's just the biggest issue right there. Like, you see what's going on with Nickelodeon over there, right? Y'all see what's happening over there, correct? Yeah, man, it's a problem. It's a big issue, man. It's a huge issue, but I'm glad it's being addressed now. Again, Reginae Carter doesn't have the intention to really out anybody for being a predator, because she doesn't see it that way. She wasn't raised to think that way. That's just not how she grew up. She wasn't made to view that as something predatory. That's just something that she thinks is normal, that just should happen because that's what she's accustomed to. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, gang. I think the game is a creep. You could think whatever you want. I think the game is a creep. I think he's a weirdo. We've seen other scenarios of game in very suspect situations. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. But gang, how do y'all feel about this in the comment section, man? How do y'all feel about all this, man? Are the predators getting exposed inadvertently? What's really going on here? Is the game a weirdo? I want you to let me know how y'all feel in that comment section, man. Make sure, if you're new to the channel, you subscribe now, turn your notifications on for all of the man's updates. Hit that like button, and most importantly, hit the hype button, because it's incredibly essential to the mayor's channel. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor. Doing it only in New York, Mayor F. Mom Donnie, and you're rocking with the 10 favorite Showface News, Big Gotham, and you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.